guys, welcome to I believe it's episode 3 of modded Minecraft survival, 1.2.6 style. Yeah, so the last episode we left off, and I was trying to I made some solar panels, and I was wanting, and said I was going to set them up off camera, and I was going to make some more and all that stuff. So yeah, that's basically what I did. I went up to the top of the volcano. I blocked off the lava from falling down here. I put all of the solar panels out here. I made an MFE, and it's charging that. I put the wires all the way over to here, but it lost like all of the charge when it went here, so I just kept it right there. So yeah, basically that is that. I showed you guys last episode the automated, semi-automated, well yeah, pretty much automated smelting thing. There's mud quagmire biome. That's what the volcano is in. Not the prettiest biome, but it had a volcano in it, so I took it. But so I was just messing around, and I wanted to see how these mud brick blocks looked. They're alright. Maybe I'll use them in some weird build. But anyway, I went around and I found a ton of I found a vein, and I just mined up a bunch of marble. So yeah, and I have a sunflower. Okay, so let's see. This episode, I want to do a little bit of Mystcrafting. And for Mystcraft, we need this sugarcane. And I'm going to just steal some of it because we're going to need to make paper. Well, first what we're going to need is Mystcraft. Okay, so we're going to need a bookbinder. Here, I'll make this stuff first. I'll wait for that to let that grow a little bit. So, since last episode and this episode, not much has changed. The school clock is ticking down. I'm gonna have to go back to school really soon, and I don't want to go, but whatever. I'll just have to deal with it. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to need that. We're going to need some wood, iron. Do we have any feathers? Please tell me I have feathers. Oh, right here. Perfect. Okay, so what we're going to need is we're going to need one of these. I don't have wood, so I'm going to need one of these. Pretty cheap. I'm also going to need a writing desk, just crafted like that, but I'm going to need some of this. So when you start off with Mystcraft, you need to collect pages. But the easiest way to collect pages is to make a random dimension, and hope that you get a super flat world that generates just a ton of things. So I'll place that down, place this down, and I'm also going to need this thing called an inkwell. And do I have any smooth stone? No, does not look like it. I'm going to just, whoops. I'm going to smelt it up if I can find any coal. I did not go mining between this episode and last. My tools are running out, even my diamond pickaxe. Probably going to need to make some more sapphire tools or some ruby tools. Got a lot of quartz. Okay, now we have what we need to make the inkwell. Or ink mixer. What am I missing? Oh, we need more. Okay. Just one more piece. Maybe another one of the things I'll make this episode is a compressor. The mod I'm waiting for to update is there's this mod, and it's called Thermal Expansion, and it's really, I find it's the mod that you really need if you're going to use BiblioCraft. Because if you don't use this mod with BiblioCraft, if you try to just use BiblioCraft by itself, it is a pain in the butt to create any electricity. But with this mod, it makes it a bunch easier, and it adds in where places where you can store stuff. So, yeah, it's called Thermal Expansion. I probably already said that. But anyway, that hopefully will be updated soon. So, oh, and another thing, place right there. Oh, that looks so gross. So, there's a mod called EnderStuffs, and in the mod, it lets you, in the mod, there is, it adds in a bunch of Ender stuff, like new Endermans, and they drop, like, Enderman flesh, and just crazy stuff. Well, it's not that crazy, but one of the things I want it for is that there's this new ore in the end called Nobium. And what the Nobium, you can use the Nobium to make this thing called a biome changer. I'm going to need some paper. And with the biome changer, I'm guessing you can guess what the biome changer does. Obviously it changes the biome. And it can change the biome, or it can change any biome. And what I want to do is I want to place it, like, right here and make the radius really big, and then just change change the biome to something cool. Like, I don't know, something just better than Quagmire, because the brown looks like poop water. Like, this has never happened to me, but like, if you guys live in the country, you have a septic tank instead of a but after I get to the poop water, you needed to craft these ink bottles, and you saw the ink bottles right there. This is filled with paint. They came back here. And what you need is to make these link panels. And you're going to need these link panels for Mystcraft. Keep opening the wrong. Okay, got some leather there, and got some leather here. So that should be good for right now. So you're going to need to put this into the bookbinder. And now you can take a link panel and make a descriptive book. I'm also going to need 4 pieces of leather. Okay. So with this descriptive book, this makes an age. Now, an age is also known as a dimension that is created. So basically, it's a second world. And the only way to get out of there is, there's a couple ways you can get out if you get trapped, but they're kind of annoying. So basically, the only way out is with a link book. And to craft a link book, you're going to need a piece of leather and a link panel. You're going to get, an unlinked book. And then with this unlinked book, you can pick a spot in your base. I shall pick right here, and you just right click and it turns into a linking book. You cannot link in the overworld, but they're handy in other dimensions. Now, I don't know exactly, but there's some way that you can get other link panels so that they do different things. And right now I'm making book stands, because actually I will make an extra book and it'll be cool, because with the morph mod. So these oh my god, I just totally forgot what I was saying. So these book stands let you place your books. There's a way to get other link panels so that you can do intralinking, and then they'll follow you and stuff. But anyway, so this is just an example. This is just an example why you need to make this is an example why you should always make one of these, because as soon as you use the book, I'm just going to turn this into a link book. Okay, so now you've got a link book, right? If say I were to click this in the dimension and travel back here, it would drop on the ground like this, and it'll take damage. So if I go back to this dimension and I don't have one of these, it's going to be annoying, and these things actually take damage and they can die, and I just turned into a book. See? So they're actually like they're a mob technically. So that's why you want to use these book stands. Or there are also these things called I think they're lecterns. They're these things, a lectern, and you can also hold them on this. But oh, no. And another thing I want to make just before we leave is called a notebook. So when we find pages, I can place them in here, and I can hold, I believe either it's infinite, or I don't know how many pages it can hold. But anyway, it takes a minute for the age to load in. You're probably worried, what? There's nothing in your inventory. Where is it? The world is loading. It will load in. It just takes a few seconds, so I'm just gonna let it load in here. Yeah. That's cool. I can put the pointer in there. This must be a big world. Okay, so we just loaded. Oh my god. This is a bad world right here. See this right here? This stuff right here is decay, I believe. All this... Wait, unless this is lava and that's a lighting glitch. Nope. I believe that this is a very bad world. I almost want to jump in here. Yeah, I'm gonna... Okay, so first I want to put this book here. Waypoints, add, exit. And what an appropriate color. Okay. Whoa, this is a lag. Yeah, this is a decay. This is a very unstable world. And I'm going to try to get out of here before I have to quit. Okay, so that was a bad world, and it'll load me right here. So let's sleep first of all. There we go. Okay, so that's basically what happens when a world kind of goes sour. I think that there's a beta version of this, but I don't know where to get it. And they dubbed down like the craziness of the world spawning, because it gets it's a little bit insane. Like, that was a little bit crazy in the fact that it was the way that there was all that decay there that looked like lava. So yeah, I'm most likely not going back to that age. Ooh, iron gravel ore is up here. See, and it just makes your world lag like really bad. Whatever. That skeleton wasn't really there. I'm gonna relog. 'Cause yeah. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, guys, I'm back. Actually, I may not have even cut that part out. Because it literally only took me a second. But Yeah. So so basically right now I'm just looking for some reeds, cause I need them. Oh, we got some more quarried stone over here. It's kind of like marble. Whoop, there was a lag spike. And I really hope that I can find more sugarcane. There's a garden biome up here. Yeah, I don't see any sugarcane. I'm going to probably have to make a sugarcane farm. Maybe you know what, that'll probably be like episode 3.5. I'll make a little mini sugarcane farm. It'll take me like a couple minutes. But I'll upload it so you guys know that I'm not cheating it in. Like, I feel like I shouldn't have made that MFV off camera now that I think about it, but, whatever. Okay, so anyway, apart from me trying to find reeds and failing, or sugarcane, I want to make another couple of those dimensions, but I want to... There we go. Okay. I'm going to be I'm hungry. And we're all out of power. Just dump that in there. Nom 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 nom. Nom nom nom. I just realized that I put this in there, and I don't need to cook that up. I can't macerate that. Okay. I'm also gonna need to farm some squids. Squidward. Well, not Squidward. I like squids. They're kind of funny. I also got a couple other morphs. I got that pit. Oh well, it's not working, but I got that. I got a couple other just regular farm animals and junk like that. So I'll be back when I get some more resources. Okay? Be right back. Welcome back. Yes. This happened. So last time we met, I said something about going to collect more resources and stuff. Well, I did that, and then I was like kind of bored, and I kind of had to do something, and I tried re-recording. I tried connecting or picking up the recording after I got the resources, but then I didn't like it, so then I scrapped it, and then, yeah. So let me just quickly show you. So I built this, thinking that it would spawn squids, but it hasn't. It looks kind of cool, but I expanded the potato farm. I cleared out the huge space in the base. I will show you up here in just a second, if I get this potato, and plant it down. I built a sugarcane farm up here, so we could get some of this sugar canes. I'm not going to really harvest it now, but there we go. So, yeah, that basically happened. Oh, and I also cleared all the trees out of here, and I'm going to need to make another rubber tree farm, but I think we're good for now. So, I want to make another Mystcraft dimension, so I'm going to need two more link panels. Piece of leather. Okay, so you've seen this before. So, actually, something I forgot to mention is that this weekend, my dad and I painted my room. So, I'm really happy about that right now. It feels more echoey in here. So, I'm working on I don't have a microphone yet, but, when I'm going to get one, and, well, I have one, but I'm using a Mac, and in the Mac, it needs like 2 ports, and I don't have 2 ports, so I don't have 2 ports for both of the things to go in. It's a little confusing, but anyway, I can't get it to work without cutting out all of the sound, and I like the sound in Minecraft, except for this thing. This thing's obnoxious. But anyway, so I'm working on that, so if it's a little echoey, I'm sorry, but yeah. So let's jump into this age, and hopefully we get something good. I got my linking book. It's not looking that bad. Hope it's not like the other one with all that decay and stuff, so. I'm thinking that next episode, well, it's super flat. It is super flat. And there's oil right there. It's super flat with nether quartz, and that's cool, I guess. So I can mine for nether quartz. It's a little laggy. And we got nether quartz. I mean, not nether quartz. Netherrack. We got netherrack. We have netherrack. Whatchamacallit? Battle towers. And this is the water I was thinking of. That's very strange. Oh crap! I'm going to lose where I spawn in because I'm a genius. A lot of farm animals. Yeah, I think this will actually be good for spawning libraries, so let's see if we can find one. And then if we find one, I will speed up the process of, well, where is the exit? Is it over? Well, it's not the exit, but where the exiting platform is. Oh, yes! Oh yes, we've got BossCraft. We have BossCraft mobs in this. Oh yeah, I got some forest orbs. Dang. Crap. These guys are going to be obnoxious. Very obnoxious. Okay. Didn't drop any forest orbs. You know what? It doesn't really matter where I place the book as long as I'm. Oh, there's a. Why don't I just make? I'll just make right here the exit. Okay. Waypoint add exit. Okay. So it looks like we've got a museum or a Mystcraft thingy, Mystcraft library over here. So in a Mystcraft library, you find. That was a weird way of saying find. Okay, so sorry right now if it's laggy. It's loading in work. Ooh, and we got some horses. Horsies. I'm gonna need to make a horse. That's not a baby horse. Okay, so right here, this is a Mystcraft library. And these hold pages. This is a page. We got a timber biome. That's good. We also got a tilled biome. Okay, and under here there are, I'm going to collect these books because we can use them for an enchantment system. Oh, and my diamond pick broke also. So I made a paradite pick. Yeah. Okay. And so there's these secret chests that you can always get, and these always give you more. So we got glacier biome, field biome, normal weather, and sludge pit. So I can put these in here, and then we can keep those for safekeeping. So actually, I think that this, I don't know how long this video is, but I'm going to speed, oh, this is a lectern, by the way. I'm going to speed up the process of me, or I might speed up some of it, I might just skip it. I'm going to record it anyway, but yeah, I'll see you guys back here after I get, after I go and find more pages, so yeah, see you in a little while. Okay. Okay, guys, so I just was running around for a little while, and I got these pages. They're all, biomes except for this one, but I'm going to probably run around between this episode and next episode and try to find some, other pages, and hopefully I'll find some so that we can make a Void Age, and then we can make a Nexus, because I would like to make a Nexus so that we can go to different places and stuff. So, yeah, I killed some more of those guys, lost my sword, using an axe now, and I got 10 forest orbs, so probably not soon, but maybe sometime we'll do one of the Bosscraft bosses. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I will see you guys in another video. So, yeah, bye.